Welcome to another pickup pile reading. In today's reading, we are going to bring the messages towards what you need to hear right now. So whichever time you attune yourself to in this reading, and in that particular time frame or time period or phase of your life, we are going to see what messages you need to hear right now. It could be the divine guidance coming from your spirit guides, or what your angels need to know, or in general, what message do you need to know during this time to help you stay uplifted, evolve, and ascend into your journey effortlessly. So as you can see, we have 3 piles here, number 1, number 2, and number 3. I want you to choose from any one of these candles that you feel resonated towards the most. Here we have a yellow candle, here we have a blue or a violet indigo candle, and here we have a red candle. And whichever flame is calling out to you the most, that is the pile for you. Take as much time as you need to choose the particular pile. Now I will start bringing the messages for each pile. Hello pile number 1. So if you were drawn to the yellow candle, then this is going to be the message for you. We will begin by channeling out the first message that the spirit wants you to know. Let's see. Time for a deep dive. Okay, so the message that you need to hear right now is that the spirit wants you to go deeper into the particular situation that you are experiencing. I'm also seeing like someone being in a relationship and it's time to take it to a deeper level, which means that if you are someone who is in a relationship right now and that is the situation that you had in your mind when you clicked this reading, then the message for you is going to be it's time to take that relationship to the next level, or it's time for you to approach those difficult conversations and in general enhance your intimacy with your partner. If this is not the case for you, then another message that I'm receiving is that whatever situation you are in right now, or whatever you have in your mind right now, things are not going to be clear to you if you just keep hovering on the surface, meaning if you just keep seeing things on the way that they look on the surface. So the spirit really wants you to go deeper into the situation, to feel into it, to explore different energies, different patterns, different beliefs, different aspects of that situation, so that you can see that situation from a higher perspective and also gain wisdom from it. So this swan spirit really comes when we are being encouraged to go deeper. And this number 6, it's like giving me the message something that feels like it's pulling you backwards, of a particular challenge or a particular situation or something in your life that may feel to you a little bit challenging, or it feels like it's pulling you backwards. So in this very situation, if you use this situation as a guiding tool to you, that this is not actually something bad that's happening, this is not something actually that has to be what is out of your control. It is actually something that the universe is presenting you with so that you can study this situation and learn more from it. And once you start to see the positive influences, the positive messages, or the wisdom cards, if you will, wisdom cards that you receive from this situation, you will start to feel a whole different way about it, and you will start perceiving it in a very different light. Now let's bring about some particular messages about what you are going through. So these are the 3 tarot cards that I have here. I will begin by flipping these. Okay. place this here. Wow. The first one is the Two of Cups. The second one is the Two of Wands. And the third one is the Devil. Wow. Okay, so the message that I am receiving from these tarot cards is the first one. It says, I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. And when I discuss these affirmations with you guys, I want you to know that this is what your guides want you to know. Like, they want you to know that you are worthy of the deepest kind of love, that you can focus on what you want and make it happen. And this third affirmation, it says, I am free of whatever is holding me back. So your guides, your angels are telling you that you are free from whatever you think is holding you back. So taking a look at these messages, I'm really getting the feeling that some of you guys who are in a relationship, or you want to take that relationship to the next level, maybe your partner may not be ready for it, or maybe there may be some kind of obstacle in the middle. Maybe if you're single right now, you have a deep desire to be in a loving relationship, to be in a loving connection. Another message I'm receiving, you may have an idea for a collaboration with someone. And one more message is that you may be in a relationship where you want to take things to the next level, but your partner or whoever is involved in it, it's just not happening with them. You're not getting the vibe. It's like maybe they are not ready for it, and it could also be the other way around. Maybe you are the one who is not ready, but I am feeling that it's really about the other person more. Okay, so wow. Okay, so I'm receiving the message for you guys that please know that if your needs are not being met, if things are not going as you really want them to, and you feel like it's a struggle, you feel like you are tired, you feel like it's not just in alignment, then there is nothing wrong with cutting those cords and moving on in your life. Because this time for a deep dive is really coming up as a message from the spirit that you need to review this connection, you need to review this particular relationship or this particular collaboration with someone, and you need to see how it really feels. You need to assess this relationship and where it's going. There's a time in our lives where the spirit is guiding us towards letting everything go and surrendering and allow the connection to just unfold itself, and that's beautiful too. But this message is coming as a kind of cautioning message, not to instill fear in you or create negativity in you, but as a message for you to really start connecting with what you really want in a relationship. How do you want to be treated, and what kind of feeling do you want when you are in that relationship? And it's not that the other person is bad or something. Like, in some situations this may be someone who is unconscious, so it's not about projecting or blaming the other person, but it's about taking your power back. It's about realizing that if a particular situation is not feeling in alignment, then you no longer have to just accept whatever is being shown on the surface level, whatever is being propagated on the surface level. So on the surface level, most of the things in the matrix, in the third dimensional world, seem very dandy and glittery and rosy, but if we go deeper into those situations, we start to see the bitter truths of it. And unless we face and accept those bitter truths, we will not be able to move forward. I'm also seeing like this 15, like the devil represents the 15 number in tarot, and there is this 2 and 2 and 6 and 6. So 2s and 6. Okay, so I'm also seeing that you guys may want to, you may have a vision for the future, like this is what I really want to experience, but there may be something that's holding you back. And it could be this attachment to this particular person who has been in your life for quite a while now, or this particular situation, but it's just not allowing you to create more. And it's not about blaming that person or situation, but it's really about reviewing and self-reflecting and making a decision from a place of clarity, self-love and acceptance, so you can gracefully let go of this. For some of you, this cutting off cords or letting go of may be a little bit difficult because the other person may not be conscious and they may be attached to you as well. But just remember and keep in mind where you are moving forward, because the connections that we have in our life, they are either uplifting us or they are acting as a baggage for us. Yes, and I mean this in the most graceful and non-judgmental way. So the other party may not be ready to let it go, but you have to make this empowering decision and stand strong, stand as your true authentic self and peacefully detach from this situation. Now I want to bring another message for you. This message will show us anything, any message or any aspect related to the future. Let's see. It says, you are not alone, keepers of earth. So I feel like there is something that has been calling you for quite a while now, and this calling is getting stronger. You don't know exactly what it is, but you know that there is something more, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's in a collaboration or a friendship. There is something that is deeper that you are looking for, and you have been met with various situations similar to it, but you haven't quite been able to taste it yet. So there's a craving within your soul for that deep connection, or for that deep friendship, or for that deep feeling of home. And this message is kind of coming as a reassurance from your guides, and it says, you are not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. So whenever in your life you have felt alone, you have felt like people are not understanding you, because you may be someone who is able to dive deeper into situations and see life from a higher perspective, or from the depth that other people are not connected to within themselves, then they want you to know that you're not the weirdo, you are not the weird one out. Even though you may have felt like that, there is nothing wrong with wanting to be met at the level that you are at on your journey. There is nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning someone or rejecting someone. It just means that you are saying yes to yourself. It just means that you are believing in something that you know you desire within your heart. And I feel like this phase of your life where you are being called to let go of everything that doesn't feel in alignment, your guides are very much with you on this, and they have been there with you all along your journey. Like, this message is coming really, really strongly. You guys, you are really, really not alone, and anything that you desire can come to fruition for you, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to not give up at that time where you don't receive the physical evidence of what you desire, what you believe in. You have to keep moving. You have to keep having belief and faith and trust in that which feels true in your own heart. And remember that throughout this journey, you're not alone. Your guides may want you to meet that particular person, and create a beautiful, high vibrational, uplifting reality with them. But the signs that you're receiving right now in this current relationship or in this current situation may be telling you otherwise. So our higher self, our guides, have a greater plan for us than we think we have for ourselves. So it's important to trust that, and it's important to trust your inner guidance. Your inner guidance is directly coming from the greater universe. So never doubt it, and never think that you are alone, because you never really are. So I hope that this message resonated with you. Have fun on your journey, and I will see you soon. So if you were drawn to the indigo candle, the indigo flame, then this is the reading for you. Then you chose pile number 2. So let's bring the first message that we have in store for you, that you need to hear right now in this particular phase or journey of your life. Wow. I hope you're able to see it. Okay, so this message says, be spirit, sweet results await, and the number 7 is coming through. So the message that you need to hear right now is that sweet results await. What this means is that every single action that you are taking in alignment with your higher self, every single effort that you are putting is reaping its rewards that your future self is experiencing, which means that right now you may be feeling uncertain, unworthy. You may be feeling like, not exactly unworthy, but you may be feeling like, is what I am doing, what I am putting so much of my energy and effort to, going to bring fruition, going to come to fruition, going to make a difference? Like, am I doing the right thing? And this is coming as a confirmation that you are definitely doing the right thing. And it's also a kind of message from your future self that they have already received the benefits, the abundance, the appreciation, encouragement, and the fulfillment from the work that you are putting in right now. So your guides want you to keep moving, keep going, and do not doubt what you are doing right now, and do not underestimate the power of the choices, the little choices that come straight from your soul, the little efforts that you are putting in. Do not underestimate the power of those things, because in the grander picture, the universe sees you. Your work, your effort, your intention is being very, very well received. Even if it doesn't feel like that right now, it's being very well received, and it's making a huge difference in the grander scheme of things, meaning that every action, every choice you're making, your conscious life is sending out a ripple effect, a high frequency, and it is being matched with a beautiful and abundant. It's like I'm seeing that your high frequency is attuning to other higher frequencies or igniting other people's higher frequencies, and it's like this whole world is shining in some kind of way. But you, as your human self, when you walk in your day-to-day life, you feel like you're not doing enough, you feel like you're not going the right way, you feel like you doubt yourself a lot. But this is coming as a huge confirmation that you are not alone, and everything is working in divine collaboration with you. So stop seeing yourself as a one single person, because everything that you are doing, it's being received by the higher self of others. It's being received by the higher universe. You are seen, you are heard, and you are supported from the divine realm. And you just need to be patient to see the results of those things in the physical reality. So keep enjoying and keep moving one step in front of the other in the most playful, graceful, and relaxed manner. Like there's no rush. Like this card that's coming through, it's really saying that there's no rush. We got you. The contentment, the rewards that you are seeking will come to you effortlessly. That's not something that should concern you. Your only concern should be just playfully and gracefully channeling your passion into all that you do. So let's bring out the messages from your tarot cards and let's see what message they hold for you. Okay, start with this one. Hope that you are able to see this one. Just place it here. So this one says 4 of Cups. This one says Temperance. This one says 6 of Swords. So the 4 of Cups says I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. And the second card is saying I find clarity through calm, and the third one says I know that peaceful times will come. Wow. So I feel like really a lot of you guys are following, you have chosen the path of alignment over the path of ego or the path of your mind or the logical way. You have chosen the calling of your heart over the logical ways, over the calculative and ego or business driven ways. You're following your heart, you're following your passion. And these cards are coming as a reminder, like this one, the temperance, that I am seeing that it may take a little while, it may take a little bit of effort and a little bit of patience, but you need to trust that everything that you are doing right now is going to be something that your future self thanks you for. So this card that says I find clarity through calm, the message that I'm receiving is you guys may be going through a little bit tough time right now, maybe in the physical reality or just within yourself. So your guides and your angels want you to know that instead of focusing on the difficulty or the challenges that you're going through right now, focus on this bright sun that's shining around you. This could be something little, this could be something big, this could be a support that you are receiving, this could be the inspiration that's wanting to come through you. So they wanted to focus on the beautiful things around you right now in this time, because they will really keep your head high and keep you moving forward. Now this one, it says I know that peaceful times will come. It really shows that, and it's really like a message from your guides that keep trusting and keep believing. It's like they are saying that please know that peaceful times will come. And with peaceful times, I feel like whatever you are looking for, it could be contentment, it could be support, it could be love, it could be financial abundance, different aspects of your life. The work that you are putting in right now, the patience that you are embodying right now is really going to bear fruit for you. But it will require you to keep trusting. It will require you to not give up even when you want to. And wow. So I'm seeing for a lot of you, your head may have tried to overpower you in the past. And you may be someone who is going through a lot of confusion in your head, or trying to figure things out in an analytical way, trying to put one and two together. But really the spirit is letting you know that it's not your work to analyze things so much, or trying to figure things out so much, or trying to find a solution, because you're already on the right path when you're following your intuition, when you're following your passion. The fact that you have chosen your heart over your mind is you taking the path of the highest alignment, and not everyone walks on that. So you are going to be matched with results, you are going to be matched with manifestations that are not alike what other people have experienced in the past, or even you have experienced in the past. So it will take some time, it will take a lot of patience, it will take you peacefully going through your life, gently loving yourself every single day, and not focusing on the outcome too much, because that outcome, you have already claimed it. You've already claimed it in your life, and it's very soon going to come to you. But the message that's coming forward is stop looking for it and just keep focusing on what you are doing. Look for value, not for the outcomes, because the outcomes may be beyond your imagination, maybe beyond what you think you are worthy of. Okay, so let's bring out another message towards what your future self, the message that will tie in directly with your future self. Yes. Wow. amazing, such a beautiful card. I want to take a minute to show it to you guys. It says soul family. And it says call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. So I am feeling like a lot of you guys are building up some kind of foundation in your life. It could be a business, it could be you're putting in effort, you are creating some kind of foundation in your life. The message that's coming forward is that you may be someone who has put in a lot of effort and you are conditioned to do everything on your own, to just suffer in silence, and has so much weight or responsibility on your shoulders that you end up breaking out or you end up breaking down. So this message is coming as a message of self-love from your guides and angels, that you don't have to do it all by yourself. And the reason that it may be feeling so difficult and so heavy for you is because you have accepted this version of truth, you have accepted this belief system that it always has to be this hard, that it always has to be such a struggle. But they're encouraging you to know that there is nothing wrong with asking for help, asking for support, and having the support and the skill and the craft of others. So if there is any shame that you have within you around receiving support from others, that's the very thing that you need to release, because this very situation is happening for you. One of the things that it's teaching you is that when you build strong foundation, there's love that goes into it. So there's a quote or a saying that says, if you want to go further, then hold hands or unite with people. So it's not about going out there and just collaborating with anyone, but it's about asking for that support or help from others when you know you have it around you. Or if you have someone in your life that you know you can count on, then please share your struggles or share your whatever you do with them, and allow in their perspective or allow in their support. Stop pushing support away, because pushing support away is a way of you trying to make it hard on yourself. And I'm also receiving that you will be able to build a stronger foundation when you allow in this support. Everything will feel so much more effortless for you. And the reason maybe that you have struggled so much in the past is because you have tried to do it all alone. You have tried to do it all alone, and the spirit never really meant for things to be so hard for you. But maybe those things, those situations served as something for you to gain self-esteem, self-assurance, to become self-sufficient. But now you have support. The support is there in many forms, even the divine guidance from your angels in many forms. The support is presented to you and around you, and just allow yourself to receive it, because the more you receive it, the more dimensions of abundance, beauty, purpose and love is going to open for you. I'm also seeing that some of you guys, maybe your work or whichever situation you are asking, but specifically your work, it has something to do with you connecting with others, you communicating with others, or you networking with others. And this particular energy, if you embody more the energy of receptivity, a whole new paradigm is going to open for you, where so many souls, so many beings who are going to appreciate you and see the beauty, the uniqueness, the authenticity of you, and reciprocate that love and genuinity that you carry. They're going to appreciate it and they're going to acknowledge it. So there's so many beautiful things ahead of you guys. There's so many beautiful things ahead of you. I'm also seeing you uniting with your soul tribe in some kind of way, or some members of your soul tribe, or a particular soulmate or a friend that feels very much like your guide. But I feel like in some way you have someone around you that represents such energy. So don't push away that support, and don't feel shame in asking for help, because you very well deserve it. Your worth is not going to be decreased if you allow in that energy of unity, that energy of collaboration, that energy of creating and effortlessly following your passion with love, with support, with relaxation, with peacefulness, with restfulness. Yes, so beautiful message for you guys. And please know that whatever you are creating or whatever intention you are putting forth in your life, you are not at all alone in it. Everything is working out in collaboration with you. And this soul tribe message links directly to this web that I am seeing, this web. So I feel like you guys may also have a beautiful web or beautiful group of spirit guides or angels that help you with multiple things or aspects in your life, and they guide you. And it's just so much support, so many ideas, and so much love that is surrounding you right now. So stay optimistic, because great things are ahead, you guys. Great things are ahead. So I hope that you resonated with this message and you keep embodying your higher self. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose the third candle, the red one, then this is going to be the reading for you. So I will begin by channeling out the first message that you need to hear, that is going to be the main theme for your reading. Let's see what the spirit wants you to know. Wow. Skunk spirit, know your worth. And it's representing number 9. So the message that you need to hear right now is that you need to know your worth. And what's coming in through very strongly with this is that you may have spent some moments in your life in the past, or even you go through it sometimes right now in your journey, where you try to shift your actions or your beliefs or your whatever you do around how it will please other people, or how it's going to be matched with the opinions of others. And the spirit really wants you to know that you don't need to shift yourself or change your authentic self to match the expectations or the opinions or the feedback of others. In fact, your authentic journey, what you truly deserve, requires you to do the exact opposite of it, which means that stay aligned to what feels true to you. Stay aligned to what is your authentic self, because that is going to align you directly with the message that you're sending out in the universe, that I know my worth. I know that I am worthy, and I am worthy even when I am just following the natural rhythm of my life, of my inner guidance. I don't have to do a thing that other people expect of me, or I don't have to mold myself according to others. I don't have to put in so much extra effort to please others or to show or to prove that I am worthy, because I know that I am already worthy. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I am worthy, and I am deserving of the highest form of abundance, encouragement, appreciation, whatever it is that you know in your heart. You are worthy of all of it. Before taking those actions that are not really aligned or that are not really coming from your true authentic self, assess them and self-reflect on them, and you will find that there is a belief or there is a pattern related to, if you don't do those things, that you know that you may not feel that you're enough, or the other people, or how will the other people perceive you. You need to let go of all those beliefs. But first of all, you have to become aware of these beliefs and these patterns and how they are playing out in any specific area of your life right now. So let's look at what your tarot card says. And before I channel these messages, I'm seeing the number 9 here, and it's really calling out to me, and it's saying that when you realize that you are worthy of so much more, and you let go of these old patterns and beliefs, you will be letting go of an entirely old way, or an entire old paradigm that you have been operating in for such a long time. So it could be something that you absorbed in your childhood. It could be a belief that you absorbed in your childhood, and becoming aware of it is going to be a huge thing for you, because the way you operate, you start operating from that space of awareness moving ahead is going to be completely different. It's going to change the way you carry yourself, and there's going to be so much authenticity and empowerment that you're going to embody moving forward. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. I'm going to show them to you one by one. The first one here, it says 5 of Cups. And it says, I will move forward when the time is right. Wow, so much in resonance with what we were discussing. Okay, so this one is really showing me I will move forward when the time is right, and it directly links to the number 9, because in traditional tarot, the number 5, the 5 of Cups, is representing of someone who is grieving over their old reality, and they're looking back and it's really sad for them, but they know that there is nothing left of that old reality that they can look back to, or that they have to let go of that old reality. So this card, this message that's coming forward, I will move forward when the time is right, it's really like your higher self telling you that you don't have to rush anything. You are worthy, even if you take your time, even if you do things in your own pace, you are worthy. And if there is a particular job situation or work situation that revolves around this particular message that we are discussing, or a particular rejection is involved, or something that didn't work out in your reality the way that you thought it would, and the more you align yourself with your spirit, the more that particular option or area of your life felt like it was in misalignment and you had to let it go, then please know that there is nothing wrong with going through this grieving process or feeling like wanting to move forward, and how are you going to move forward, but there is nothing wrong with it. And please know that you are worthy, irrespective of how many rejections you face, irrespective of how many doors close in front of you or behind you. And I feel like it's more about you closing the doors behind you, because from now on there's a new chapter of your life that is going to begin, and it's going to be fresh, it's going to be new. This is what this particular tarot card is saying. The Sun, I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. Now this is really telling me that you may be doubting what the future holds for you, you may be thinking how things are going to turn out for you, and your emotions may be telling you, your fears may be telling you that it's gonna go down the road, that there is no hope, something bad's gonna happen. But this is a message of confirmation that great things are gonna come along your way. Great things are gonna come along your way, and you don't have to do anything for another second that doesn't feel in alignment with your soul, where you feel like you have to settle for less or you have to cut yourself short, like you did in that old paradigm. It could be a particular relationship where you weren't being treated the way that you wanted, and somehow you had to let it go, or that situation was forced to be released and to be purged out of your life. But the Spirit wants you to know your worth through this situation, know what you truly deserve. And even during this time where you may not know exactly where you are going, you are being encouraged to relax and appreciate your beingness, your existence. Because even when you are just existing, you are being, you're not achieving, you're not doing too much, you're not trying to prove yourself to others. That's the very time when you realize that your existence itself is an evidence of how much worthy you are. You don't have to go out there and do anything to prove your worth, because you are worthy. And when you realize this, and do through this situation, you are being called to realize this, you're going to be unstoppable. You're not going to go back to repeating those old patterns that are a reflection of disempowerment or what you accepted in the past. And this card, it says, I celebrate life and welcome in new energy. I feel like the message that's coming forward is very, very soon, as you release this old energy, very, very soon, passion, inspiration, or some kind of positive opportunity is going to come forward for you. And because this phase is like a cleansing process in your life that you are going through, it's going to be like you are being born afresh, like you are being born anew in your life, and you are going to thank this particular experience that taught you so much, that you had to let go of, that taught you how to put yourself first over anything else, put your existence first, put your divine guidance, your divine alignment first. And just like that, you are going to be shining your light, and you are going to experience so much joy, so much inspiration, and so many of your gifts that you weren't even aware of. Or I'm hearing the word creative freedom. Maybe there are a lot of creative things that you weren't able to explore in the past, or aspects of yourself that you weren't able to channel before. You're going to be able to feel so much free, so much joyful, and so much creative and inspired, that you're going to thank this experience looking back. And you're going to align with things that are a representation of that. Now let's see a message for you that may tie in within any aspect of your future. Wow. It says, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. I feel that this message ties in directly with the world, and the message that I was channeling about you unlocking your gifts that you weren't aware of before, and you being showered with inspiration and feeling so much anew. This is going to be linked directly with you finding your expression, finding your true joy, and sharing it. Like in the past, whatever situation it was, you may have held yourself back in some kind of way, and now, because you have released whatever was kind of holding you back, whatever felt heavy, whatever not was aligned, you are going to be filled with this new inspiration, and using this new inspiration, you are being guided towards share your gift completely with the world. It's like you're broken open completely. You're broken open. You're broken open by the universe. You're broken open by your life. So this is going to be such a huge blessing for you. Such a huge blessing. And share your voice. I feel like you are someone who has doubted your abilities, your talent, what naturally comes to you a lot. You have doubted it a lot, and a lot of it is still unexplored, or it's unchanneled. And moving forward, you are going to be encouraged, and you are being encouraged to let it out completely. Let it out completely in whatever way feels effortless and resonating to you. Stop being afraid of your power. Stop being afraid of how you're going to be received. Yes, because someone who is standing in their authentic self are going to piss some people off, but they're also going to attract so much abundance, because they're finally claiming their power. They're finally claiming the joy, the abundance, the beauty, the support, the appreciation that they were here to embody. So this is really, this entire situation that you have been in, or that you are in right now, that supposedly felt negative or is feeling negative, is actually the universe trying to push you out into the world. It's like the universe trying to push you into the spotlight, where you stand as your authentic self, and you stand as the master of your reality, saying that nothing owns me, no one can tell me what to do, because I am self-sufficient, and I am ready to unlock and share my gifts with the world. Yes, so you are being aligned with your highest calling, you guys. You're going to shine so much. You are going to stand so much as your empowered self. Like, it's like a peacock. The peacock is so much proud of itself. It's flaring its beautiful feathers, and they are so beautiful. And that peacock is not ashamed of itself or trying to hold itself back just because people have seen nothing like it ever. Nothing like it ever. That's the same reminder for you. Come out of your cave and express. Because your voice is your power, your craft is your power, your empowerment, you standing as your sovereign self is your power. So I'm so grateful for this reading, for you attuning into this reading and being receptive to these messages. I hope that you all have fun on your journey and you stay blessed. Love you so much, and love and light. Bye bye you guys. I will see you very soon.